Okay. Gather materials, make for Lubert's Pass. Over here?
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Am I going the right way here? Yes.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
No. Not going the right way. I need to be up there. That is what I was doing. Here we go. This is where I need. Yes. Okay. Oh. I was like, why can't I change the thing? I'm in a village. It won't let me. You cannot change your attack stance in town. No killing villagers. Sarge! All I want to do is kill villagers. Man, good job, Torgal. Hello. That was a little awkward, wasn't it?
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Oh boy, here I go killing again. The creature they told me about. Let's see what it is. Hello?
Anybody home?
Not you, Torgal. Oh. Hello.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Like a gazer or something.
Too slow.
I won. Hey, Mom. I killed a dude.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Nice. Eye of the Warrior. Is that like the Eye of the Tiger? Tight. Are you sure it's not a dudette? I mean, I didn't like check up underneath its wing. That's where it stores its genitals, by the way. Strength tonic duration by 10 seconds. Okay. So what does upgrading this further do for me? Where is it? B? Mastery allows assignment to any icon. Allows assignment to any icon. Okay. This one hasn't been even upgraded. Upgrade whirlwind duration is increased. That only costs 2,000. Man, I haven't upgraded any of these. What? Happy, am I dumb?
No, you were saving up for the
Increases strike speed? Increases number of lightning strikes? Bruh! Okay. And then what do these masters do? Assignment to any icon. Okay. Okay, so mastery just means you can mix and match any icon you want at that point.
yeah, which in the future might want.
Because if I end up getting like multiple effects that I really, really love, I can then just move them around to any icon
It's
set.
like you're not huge on Rima's like point and
Right,
maybe-
exactly. So I
so
can
maybe
make
one of
sure
the
to move
future-
that to something else that has less of a negative.
right. Maybe one of the future icons has an ability
Yeah.
you really like. I want that instead. And
Yeah.
at that point, I would suggest bought a bunch of random stuff, just sucking it up and
Resetting.
resetting.
Yeah.
So that you aren't wasting, a few hundred here, a few hundred there.
Right,
It
right.
adds up.
So far, I'm pretty happy with everything I've upgraded. Can I actually upgrade the icon itself? Oh, it upgrades the... Okay. So that would upgrade the pull. That would upgrade that. I definitely don't want that. What does upgrading the pull do? Increases range. Okay. Interesting. Man, Mom, I'm actually looking forward to our next 7
quote me
days
something
because I'll be
soon.
excited for testing out that horde base. That'll be fun. Plus, I know we have a lot of questing we need to do to get more ammo.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
All right. I'm gonna slowly work on a list of stuff that we should have in that base as well, so that I can write it down and we can start moving some of our quantity of that over. Obviously, we don't want to move all of it. All right, hippo crates.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Every time I hear hippo now, I think of that Boudang,
Oh, yeah.
that baby pygmy hippo. Doing what?
Fighting like.
I know, right? He looks... I think it's a he. He looks so angry. He's like, "Arr, arr, I'm gonna bite you." And you're just like, no, don't kill me. Give it like a year or two and he could definitely kill you.
Harpocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of... pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Harpocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Who will accompany me? Jill.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
Damn it!
I will. Until then.
I thought I'd figured out a way around it. I thought I'd be like, Jill, come with me.
Enjoy yourselves.
Oh, we got lost along the
yeah.
way and went hunting. Damn it. She's like, I'm gonna go there. You meet me. Shit.
Good luck in Northreach. Try not to get too distracted from the task at hand.
Even she's telling me not to go hunting.
Go hang out with Jill somewhere.
Whee! Alright, Northreach Markets. Where is that? H? Excuse me. Excuse me. It's weird, the Northreach Markets just happen to be in Northreach.
It's like that, right?
Yeah. Crazy how nature do that.
No. Where's Jill?
It's pooping. Don't bother her.
And what can I do for you?
Buy all of that.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled. I won't have you.
I found Jill.
Are those Pepio nuts? I can never tell.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Excuse me. Can I check your nuts? Did I forget to put this in Discord? I'm like 99% sure I did. Hold on. Did I not announce this at all? Wow, fucking rip, dude.
We're just so excited to start playing.
Wow. Alright, now I've announced it. My badge. Yeah, I just get excited about Final Fantasy 16 because it's so good. I'm like, play and go.
While I'm like,
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
my game.
Ah, yes. Good day.
There's talk that the
Wow,
glass
you have really nice nuts.
buy, sell, or be gone.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that?
All anyone ever wants anymore is water. Great. How am I supposed to make a living?
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
She's like, I don't want these, you carry them. I'm like, oh, sorry.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while? Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
Buy all the bread they have?
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just, oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just, you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
I just stare at each other awkwardly. Yeah, they are.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Nothing to kill around here. Item. Who?
Jill.
No, she left. Yeah, maybe.
Finally, you should just always teleport. Funny.
Never again.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
They're gonna go gossip about how I did absolutely nothing while we were there. They're like, I took him on a date.
Clive, thank you.
Did a picnic.
It was nice.
He didn't even try anything.
Being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates. Well,
Scandalous.
I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Well, I am a man whore. You know me.
The nobleman who visited. Thank you,
I'm Commander Shepard, and AwesomeMattG is my favorite streamer on Twitch.
What the hell? What did you just do?
I'm Commander Shepard, and AwesomeMattG is my favorite streamer on Twitch.
I can't even read what that says because it's too long. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Was that 10 gift subs? 10 gift subs, and then Twitch gifted 2 additional gift subs. God damn, Kane. Holy crap. Thank you for the gift subs, dude. I forgot that Twitch was doing the thing where if you gift 5 gift subs, they gift some more. Holy shit. Alright, well, thanks for the gift subs, man. And the bonus is random. Yeah, I know it's anywhere between... I think it's anywhere between 1 and 5 additional gift subs per 5. I think. It's something weird like that. Oh, it can be up to 50? Jesus Christ.
I don't hear anything.
That's normal battle music. That'd be weird to have battle music just walking through here. It's like boss fight music in your base. Like, don't get me wrong, the bass or the music is great, but it's ambient music while we're here.
Yeah, I always kept my base. No, I could tell you at the like. But I figured at the end when I was down to compare like a bunch of before I restart.
Thank you, Clive.
Thanks to Sid.
Not just from me.
The man who could.
He
I
cracked
need
my
to go through
crystal
here.
too? You're joking.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
It's 1 gift sub per 5. It's not exactly 1 gift sub.
No.
It's not exactly 1 gift sub per 5, but yeah. On average, it's 1 gift sub per 5. There's a chance they can gift more than that. I was watching a bigger streamer earlier today, and somebody gifted him like 25 gift subs, and then Twitch gifted another like 30. You're excited for the next 3 nights? Why is that?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Is this gonna lift the whole
It's
base?
finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's 1 down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
So you're excited for the next 3 nights because you haven't seen Vox Machina. You're going to try to watch season 1 and 2 over the next 3 nights, I guess?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
The marathon that's planned? Oh, Shadows Marathon. Okay.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the ongoings in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dry docks no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway? I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Alright, see you later, Kane. Thanks for the 10 gift subs, dude. That was bananas. Have fun with the Vox Machina stuff.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Hey, Goots! And her, I forgot her name.
Lady Karen. What a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goots.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
How am I enjoying the game? It's awesome.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Goots is adorable, dude. I love him.
Big. Whoa.
He's a gentle giant.
He is. He really is.
No, let me go somewhere. It's pigeonholing me again. Fucking game. It says there's something here. Oh, at my reading table, there's a mission. Look at that. Yeah, I see that too. I was just pointing out this one because it's the first time I've seen this. Do it in any order I want.
He cracked the crystal too?
Fine.
You're joking.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, see, I told you don't sleep on those either, because
I didn't!
No, I just meant like you would never, but like
They weren't here until now.
because
Look,
you still have all those hunts you want to do, and now it's like here's all this side shit.
Alright. Off the record. I was thumbing through the Hideaway's ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention, maybe. And by that I mean immediately. Answer his summons. Fine.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
A bad feeling. 5. Something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll. What's wrong with Pupper?
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
He's feeling fat and sassy.
I mean,
Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droops of his jowls lately. Wow. Close to home. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather that was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go ask the old bastard what got him all hot and bothered. Assuming it ain't just the forge. Droopy jowls?
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
I'm gonna have droopy jowls when I'm older. Because I got all this, like, excess neck skin that's... It's still elastic now, but it's not gonna be forever.
Hanging out.
Yeah, it's just gonna be hanging out, yeah. I'm gonna be able to walk up to people and be like, slap it onto people.
You know, people love when others do stuff like that, I can say.
I'll slap you with my loose neck skin.
Boy, could you.
Stop turning me on.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something.
Again?
Something I've never seen before.
I'm gonna tell Karen to stop showing you shit.
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realized he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Weren't you leaving?
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I was wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. if you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke, collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Is he as eccentric as the Tac from last night's episode? Yeah.
Maybe. Put your hands on your hips and find out.
Your ship, unclean, purge. And you're just like, the fuck is he doing?
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frostwolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frostwolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I knew it.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
He's trying to be quiet about it. They betrayed me. Clunk. God damn it. Yeah. Clunk. Nothing.
She didn't have it.
Yeah, let me just draw attention to it.
I'm always like.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
Trying to be quiet before it was like soda can.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen. I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil?
Each. 5 million each.
What?
They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
I owe 3 different people 5 million gil each. And it's because he accidentally just wrote down a 0. 5 million gil each. That's 15 million. I'm walking around with like 50,000. Jesus.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Karen's will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
So I'm gonna deal with Martha and the other person, Isabel.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
There's also something over here.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Ah, my favorite pupil. How may I help you today? Of course.
I think Mid might need some help.
Well. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you were mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And good hunting, eh?
All right. Ask about bomb sightings. You're hunting for the Bomb King? If so, I have a billet that might interest you. The ruins of a fallen airship. Fallen airship. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, there's 6 open hunts, and I have 6 written down. Alright, thanks, Nectar.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
All right.
We need to find a way into Drake's tail. And we will. Together this time.
I still can't travel anywhere. Alright, well, we've started all the side quests to the point where as soon as the game opens up again and lets me go where I want, we can go do all of them. For now, we'll just continue with the main story, I guess.
I guess.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Ah, it's open! It just wanted me to activate that one thing. Okay. Go to the Dalamil Inn. Dalamil Ill. Well, I'm a dumb guy, so.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Back again, are you? Any more trouble and you'll be barred for life, however deep your friends' pockets might be.
They're saying Drake's fang is gone. Oh, Mother Crystal, gone.
Here, you.
Listen, I've got this theory. The Fallen, I don't think they all fell. Some of them are still living among us. You could be one of them. I